know AA stands for?
African American.
And look, hey guys, sorry, you just joined us right in the middle of the behind the seat of my favorite Uber Lyft customers. And gentleman that's from Haiti originally, by way of Florida, and we're just having some really good dialogue about this Atlanta market and how it's different in other areas. And you were saying that Tinder has little codes, or people put codes.
I've noticed that, like here in Atlanta, like this is stuff like I said, I was in Tinder for like 2 years in Florida, and I never came across that.
No kidding.
Like, you know, or subliminal, like no black people. Like here, you see it like. If you see, like, for a while it took me, I was like, what's AA for? I was like, is it like they saying they forgot that extra A, you know?
Sure, right.
And then like somebody else said, no, it means African American. And I was like, oh, that makes sense now. Like, I see all these white girls or Spanish girls. I've even seen black girls with no AA on the day. And I'm like, I don't, And I'm like, you know what? I'm not, like I said, everybody has their preference. I can't get mad.
Sure. Well, let me ask you this real quick as we close this out. Is there one thing that you would advise Georgians to do a better job at? What would that be?
People should actually take time to get to know people. Like, I know, like, right nowadays, because of social media, the internet, we as people feel like we're more connected than we've ever been, which is true in a way. However, we're not. Like, you go out to a dining restaurant, no one's talking, everybody's on the phone. You go out to the club, no one's really dancing because everybody wants to make sure they look right and they're not sweaty. So when they take pictures to post on Instagram, they look fly.
That's a good point.
That's the main reason they went out. They didn't go out to have a good time.
That's a great
That's back in the days. Like, I'm from 1985. So I feel like I'm on the cusp of the new age. And a lot of times, sometimes I'm like, man, I miss the days where I remember when I used to go to parties and I used to look like a wreck leaving the party.
When you left, that's right.
That's when you know you had a good time.
You left it on the floor.
All they do is this. All they do is this. All they do is this.
That's right.
Pictures, there was no like, oh, I'm gonna DM you. It was just like, you know. But like I said, it's just me. I do think maybe if people actually got to know people, like for example, I don't know if you know, if you Google MARTA, right? In Atlanta, one of my white coworkers showed me. It stands for Moving African American Throughout Atlanta Real Fast. Rapidly, which I think is a little offensive. Because I don't think the MARTA was built for just black people.
And it wasn't.
It wasn't, but for some reason, white people don't write it. Why? I don't know if they're not comfortable or anything like that. I just think maybe people should step out from the comfort zone. To keep this short, I told a friend of mine, she was talking to me about, she's white, she was talking about a store or like a club, and she wanted to go in there, but she didn't because it's predominantly, you know, black people. And she was like, you know, I felt uncomfortable, and I laughed at her, and she's like, what do you mean? I was like, honestly, like, you know how it's hard for me to point out what's white privilege, and she was like, I was like, but right now I can. I was like, you to feel uncomfortable and not go somewhere is white privilege, because in life, if I've ever said I'm not gonna do something because I'm uncomfortable, I will never be where I'm at in life right now. Like every day, from the moment every morning I put on my shoes, you too, you have to do things that makes you uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, you're a man. You got to do what you got to do. Like I've never told somebody, oh, I didn't do this because I felt uncomfortable. I was like, I even told her, I was like, look around here. I'm the only black person, 60 people that works here. You see me not wanting to come to work? I'm gonna come to work every day. I'm not gonna act like it makes me uncomfortable. But I mean, I see it, you see it, but I mean, like, that's not a reason for me to be like, I'm not gonna do something or enter something because I'm uncomfortable. Then now I've never did anything.
Wow, man, that's some great insight, man. Thank you for sharing. Hey guys, you just been a part of another event, another episode of Behind the Seat of my favorite Uber Lyft drivers.
Like I said, that's my opinion on this. So
there it is. That's his opinion. It's all good. Hey, but you know what's the good thing about it, guys? People want to have a dialogue. People want to get it out of their system, and I think this is therapeutic and good. And people can grow from it. See you on the next one.